let's get right into the bird of the day. That, that's Fall Guys. There we go. Forest Twigs, bird of the day. All right, so today's bird of the day, it's one that came as a suggestion of one of our viewers, and today's bird of the day is the peafowl. Now, maybe looking at me like, peafowl? Thought it was called something else. Well, we're going to get to that. We will get to that. Fun fact, every single photo you see in today's presentation, I took myself. Yeah, I happened to encounter some peafowl a few years back and whipped out that little birdie camera of mine and took some pictures. Put on special bird of the day. There we go. Nice, relaxing bird of the day music. So, telling you about the peafowl now. All right, well, so a little bit of basic information about peafowl. And when we talk about peafowl, we're not talking about one type of bird. We're actually talking about three types of birds. We have the Indian peafowl, the green peafowl, and the Congo peafowl. All the pictures you see here today on this particular presentation, these are all Indian peafowls. And when you think of them, this is what you really think of. Those blue heads and those tails. Oh my gosh, those are some crazy tails. So a peafowl, from tip of beak to back of their tail, they're usually about 39 to 45 inches long, but those feathers on their tail get up to 89 inches long. Can you believe 89? 89. That's so long. It almost twice as long as the rest of their body. I don't know how they fly to manage it, but I don't know how. So obviously, the Indian peafowl is going to be native to the Indian subcontinent, and the Congo peafowl, native to the Congo Basin in Africa. And the green peafowl, they also exist mostly in India. Biggest difference with them is that they have more of a green color on their head than that blue, and their tail feathers are slightly different. But yeah, the Indian peafowl, that's the one that's pictured here. That's the one you know. They got a decent lifespan, 10 to 25 years. And they're in the order of galliforms. You would probably recognize as, that's the same thing that you're going to find like pheasants. Good birds. So, a little bit more interesting information. So, here's what you were wondering. It's like, oh, see, I always thought that animal was called a peacock. Well, my friends, the peacock is only the males. Females are called peahens. So, much like, you might be familiar with chickens, you got males are often referred to as cocks and females are referred to as hens. So when we say peacock, we are referring to the males of it. And, well, I think the reason that we really think of peacocks is because the differences between the men and the women in this species is pretty noticeable. In the picture down there, you can see a cock and a hen. And have you noticed that the bright, vibrant blue in those tails? Yeah, that's what's known on the male. Because, well, that tail, that's used for mating displays. You can see here the peacock has got his tail feathers pretty fluffed up. Whole body is tiny comparison to that big display there. And so they'll present those to the females and shake them around and basically saying, hey, baby, how you doing? Yeah. So those displays, the bigger they are, the brighter they are, and the more of those little eye-shaped things, more that lady knows, wow, this guy's got it going on. This guy is fit. And not only is it impressive looking to the females, but one thing that impresses them is that, if you're big and bright and vibrant, you are definitely going to stand out more to predators. But if you're able to stand out to predators, but you're still alive, yeah, it means you're probably a pretty fit, pretty smart bird. So, yeah. And little bit more about their mating displays. Well, uh, they do not. Yeah, how about that last fact? I was gonna get to that polywog. Yeah, also, welcome hands of the string puller. I also like birds, cause, well, I mean, obviously, I'm a little bit biased. Oh yeah, so talking about that final thing there, this is probably the favorite fact that I found about peacocks. So as it turns out, while they are mating, the males will make a sound when they are impregnating the female hen. Well, the thing is that males who are not mating will make this exact same sound to try and lure males because the hens will hear it and will be like, "Oh, there's a big strong bird over there getting it on. Maybe I'll go check him out." And so it's they make their orgasm sound to attract other mates. They may be beautiful, but whew, they are, yeah. Imagine being the research assigned to determine that. Yeah, yeah. Well, ornithologists, they're some creepy voyeurs, I tell you. Uh, Another one of my interesting facts is that peacock is just a funny name. Peacock. Ah, and lastly, a group of them is called a bevy. I like that, bevy. It's a good name. We got a bevy of peafowl. So, in conclusion, what are my thoughts on the peacock? I would say they're a top tier bird. Okay, no, not top tier. Because top tier is just us corvids, but maybe next step under. I really like them a lot. They're very pretty. They've got interesting social behaviors, and just love that mating display. They're fabulous. Perhaps the most fabulous of all birds. So I would say on a out of 10, I'll give them a good solid 8.5. A nice 8.5 out of 10. So, all right. That my thoughts on the peacock. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation. We're going to end it now.